Hi guys, MJ here from LegendaryModernGaming, and today's video is going to be about the Switch 2. I got it already for 5 months now, so let's talk about how I enjoy my Switch 2. Let's go! A few years ago I lived in a very small room and I really wanted to get a Switch, but to save up space I went for the Switch Lite. I enjoyed it a lot, played a lot of nice games on it, but I noticed very quickly that the screen is very small. But since I really didn't have the space, I didn't want to go for a regular Switch, I just made do with my Switch Lite. But later down the line, I completely ignored the lack of space in that small room. I got the Xbox Series S, I got the huge PS5, and yeah, I started thinking like, should I get a normal Switch? But I didn't do it. I was having too much fun playing on my Xbox and on my PS5. But recently in July that changed. I finally got a Switch 2. Here it is. Now check out the size difference, guys, between a Switch 2 and a Switch Lite. That's huge. So the first time when I was playing on Switch 2, I was amazed by this huge screen and how great the games look in handheld and on TV. Because you have to consider, when you have the Switch Lite, you're not playing it on a TV, so all those basic functionalities that the Switch already had for years, like taking off your Switch from the dock, playing on the couch, playing on the bed, I didn't have that. I only had the Switch Lite, so I could only play in handheld mode. So suddenly to be able to play my whole Switch library on the TV, amazing, completely magical. There were some games like Zelda Breath of the Wild. I got that a few years ago. I tried it on my Switch Lite, but the letters are so small. I was like, oh, what does it say? I really couldn't enjoy the game. So I think I played like 1 hour and then I was like, nah, for this I really need a normal Switch, which I will get later, but never did. But finally I got my Switch 2 and I enjoy it a lot. Ever since the launch of the Switch 2, there's been many talks about there not being enough games at launch and the Switch 2 is not powerful and the games are not impressive. Well, to me, totally disagree. The first time I played Mario Kart, my mouth fell open. I was like, oh my god, this really is a next-gen Switch 2 game. It looks great and it really feels something different compared to Mario Kart 8. By the way, I picked up 7 games down the line for my Switch 2 and I'll go through them very quickly. It's not like a review or something, I'll just show you what I got exclusive for Switch 2. That's Chronos The New Dawn, a survival horror game. When I saw that they released a trailer for this and that they will also release it on Switch 2, I was like, what? Oh my god, mind blown. Of course I have also Xbox and PS5, but since they made the decision to also release this on Switch 2, I was so curious to see how this system will function for this game. So I got it and yeah, it's amazing. The other game I got was one of my favorite franchises ever, and that's Yakuza 0. I already played this back in the day on PS4 and yeah, it runs super smooth and it's amazing still on the Switch 2. It also added some extra stuff and the online battle mode, which I already played with a few guys online. It's so cool. So this is definitely one to get. I also got Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, that's amazing. It's so amazing. You go through this level, bash and smash everything. You know, this big colorful level, so many collectibles to pick up, nice story also. And also the way the physics and the mechanics work, you know, how you bash everything. It's so addicting. Amazing game. Get it. Hades 2. Yeah. You know, I never played a Hades game before. One of my good friends told me that Hades was really a very fun game. So I played the first one via Game Pass on my ROG Xbox LIX. I fell in love with it. You know, this whole roguelike thing, I never was really into it, but now I'm playing it and playing it more. I understand the concept and I really like it. So I played it on my ROG Xbox LIX. And when I had the chance to pick up the second one for a very good price at Black Friday, I did it. And it's so awesome. Yeah, you die 500 times, but that's the purpose of the game. You die and then you level up, you upgrade your stuff and you go for another run. It's so addicting. Definitely highly recommend it. Mario Kart World. Woohoo! Great game. It came as a download code with my Switch 2, but my lovely wife also bought me a physical copy for my birthday, and yeah, it's the Switch 2 game that I put the most hours in. It's so much fun. The game looks great, it runs awesome, and for me actually, how I play my Mario Kart games, I always directly go online. I don't go for the Grand Prix or knockout stuff, all that stuff. I just go online and let the chaos unfold. Blue shells, red shells, everything. It's so much fun. Definitely get this one too. Cyberpunk 2077. You know, we gotta talk about this. Cyberpunk at launch was a total catastrophe, a disaster. I got it back in the day on PS4. It was crazy. Cars dropping from the sky, image, you know, very blurry, guy standing like this. The world was empty, it was total BS. But years down the line now, they fixed it, so I finished it on my Xbox Series X. Also got the expansion, Phantom Liberty City. Yeah, and I love it. So when they announced this for Switch 2, I was like, really? Switch 2? And then you open it, and the whole game is on this. The whole game. Crazy, right? I played it a little bit, and it's just as good. Yeah, of course you notice it's a little bit less than on PS5 and on the Xbox, but it still looks amazing and plays definitely very well. You can also play it with the mouse controls, the Joy-Cons, but I don't want to do that, or the gyro stuff. Let me just play it with a controller like I did before and go through it again. So one of these days I'll go back into this game and go through the whole map and finish it again. And the last Switch 2 game that I got is Metroid 4 Prime Beyond. Now, I gotta be honest here, I haven't finished it yet. I'm playing this game in between other games, but so far so good. I really enjoyed it, and I even got the matching amiibo. So yeah, definitely one to check out, but it's a big game, so you gotta make some time for that. So do I have any regrets buying my Switch 2? Absolutely not. I love this device. To me, it's the best possible upgrade I could get for my Switch Lite. It's an amazing console, some great games to be released still for this amazing system, and I just got it, so I'm from the start of this life cycle and going all the way. I really enjoyed it, and what I also really like about this is that all the games that I have for my Switch 1 are backwards compatible and playable on the Switch 2. So I don't have like a very huge collection for Switch, but it's there. So I can't wait to play all my Switch games also on Switch 2 and enjoy the system so much. And there you have it, guys. Do you have a Switch 2? What's your favorite game on the Switch 2? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, maybe you don't have a Switch 2 or you don't want to upgrade yet. Let me know in the comments down below and let's have a discussion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's grow this place to one huge gaming paradise. That's right. Bye guys.